Okay, so while we were gone, I folded this back up out of the way. It's got a little hook there that holds it up in place, and I took the belt off. So what you want to do now is put this from internal to external to get the external grinding wheel to work. And also you want to set this back to the external mode so that when we come in, that we're bringing our slide in forward. Okay, so now we start this up. We have our longitudinal table travel. And you can set that out whatever spacing you want. And of course, if you wanted to use this machine as a plunge grind, you could do that by shutting the table off and just feeding in by hand. But this has incremental or increments on left and right side of the part for traverse grinding. And the amount that we feed here each time is adjustable with this control knob here. And the speed of your table is controlled here. And you have a dwell that you can set for how long the table stays at each reversal. You can set it for one side or the other side or no sides. On the hand wheel here, this is your fine feed. You can make a fine adjustment here when you're up against the solid stop, and you turn that a couple of tenths. One revolution around that is a thousandths, and it's calibrated in half tenths. So there you go. That's the Brown & Sharpe number 1. I think we went over everything. You've got an automatic lubrication system, and there's a little window here that you want to make sure you have your drips coming down. This controls your table and your headstock. This is a jog. Lets you just turn that. It's a 3-jaw chuck. This is a live center headstock as well as dead. If you take off that chuck, there's a mechanism behind there, kind of a hook thing that will lock the outer drum to the center spindle so that you could put, well, like this, put a chuck on it, or if you're working from a center or from a collet, you want to have that in the center, the spindle rotating. So this can do all that. You've got table adjustment, the table up, a table swivels. You've got a scale here to do that with, and an adjustment on the side here, as well as all your swiveling on the head, on the spindle, wheel spindle, and here on your headstock. This also swivels. Tailstock here. This mechanism up here is a diamond holder. It's a Brown & Sharpe thing. They're pretty hard to come by, but this one still has one. It holds a diamond tool here so you can dress your wheel. Otherwise, you have to make something to mount on your table. All right, that's about it. Thank you very much. That's the Brown & Sharpe number 1A. Thank you.